Hello, I'm going to be reacting to Gacha Life memes and, just critiquing them and criticizing them, I guess. I went through and I chose some that I would be able to critique and criticize. So let's play it. Okay, so straight off at the beginning, you have this thing here that you're just moving around. And it seems like you're videoing it instead of just, taking screenshots. I don't know what you're planning to do with this, but it's like... Okay, it's been 11 seconds. I think that you should at least be doing something like a title sequence. Because, normally you would take up this time with, taking meme. Maybe all of the softwares you use, which by the looks of it is just Gacha and Mobzen. I can't read. And then, original taking meme by... Okay, so here's what she's doing. She's getting this character, and then she just taps on the next one when the time comes up. It's been 24 seconds, and that's all that's happened. I feel like in 24 seconds, you can do a lot more than just that. Is this supposed to be an edgy meme? I mean, taking meme's an edgy meme, right? And why are her tears cyan? Let me show you. Her tears are cyan, or like turquoise, or whatever the color is. And her outfit, I don't really like it, nor her hair. And why does she have a white eye on this one and no white eye? Okay, now it's just staying like this. What is it? Oh, it stays there for a while. I feel like you could have done like a big old transition, and then did like some kind of glitch effect or like invert effect. But since you're just using Mobinizer or Mobizen and Gacha, you can't really do that, can you? It's very repetitive. It's like really repetitive since you only have these guys in it. I think she wants like the effect where it just like kind of flashes around on everybody. But I mean, you're using Gacha. It's not gonna work like that. Is this... Okay, so that just goes on. There's no like grand finale. Okay, we're gonna pause this real quick. Go back to this one. So as you can see, it begins in this, which I really don't like. And then the entire time it just has like this Mobizen watermark. I record my videos a lot. Like I record the ones where I record like the color challenge ones. I'm recording this one. I'm screen recording all of those. And I don't have a big old watermark like that since I just use Record It on my phone for Gacha. And for this, I have a Mac, so I just use QuickTime Player. And then you have this big old thing. I don't know how in the world you get that, but people just have that for some reason. And, you know, to get out of it, you have to, like, go over there and do all this. I think this was a really long meme, and it should have been a little bit shorter, since all you did was flash around these little characters. Next meme is Fire. It's a Fire meme. It's a BTS, and it's an original meme. They say it's an original meme. So they have those glitch effects and the letter zoom. I mean, pretty basic so far. Featuring all of my OCs. Enjoy. It's just like, it's very glitchy. Okay, for this, you could say it's like really good, but then at the same time, I'm pretty sure all you have to do is like put it in a swing effect on the camera, then get these guys, cut them out, get one guy, cut it out, drag it horizontally, put it on the other side, make sure to lower the opacity, then add a fire effects behind. That's it. So that was a drop effect. It's like, this has 152 likes and 12 dislikes. That's a good like to dislike ratio. Like, oh, she killed them. The guns are two different colors, which should not be happening. Why is she blushing so much? And I hate those eyes. Like, I hate those eyes and that mouth. I just hate it. What was that? Okay. Okay, pause it. Go back. Yeah, so it was just a bunch of glitch effects. And then we have this part, which you could say is high effort, but it's really not. You just cut out characters and, you know, change the opacity, get a fire effect. Get that picture and I'm pretty sure either KineMaster or Ibis Paint has the effect where you can, like, you know, get it and then like get the frame a bunch again. Just get that a bunch. So it's not that hard. And then you just add a swing effect. And I know a bunch of BTS stans are gonna come at me because this is a BTS song. Next one is Dreams meme. It's supposed to be inspired by Baldi's Basics, which is already prime cringe. Based on Baldi's Basics. So they seem to be using iMovie, because I use iMovie, and I can tell that basic font with those basic texts anywhere. Like, if you go on any of my maps, it'll be like, you know, that font and that transition with the effects. And that's all I ever use for it, since it's so easy. It's so easy to do that. Okay, you might think, oh, that's really, 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 really hard to do that. It's really not. All you have to do is put in the keyframes, right? So let me show you. So put in the keyframes and get one keyframe to like the side and then the opposite side for the other keyframe. So it just animates it like that. The computer does it all for you. All you have to do is put in two pictures. It's very simple. And then you just have the most basic effect where it just fades out, which is the effect that you will normally get. It's like the preset effect from iMovie. Like, that is the first effect you will get. You have the same thing with the ruler. Okay, now he's looking at you crazy. I would say maybe stop. Don't zoom in as much on this one. He's walking. And that's one of the preset animations too. I use that animation all the time. I normally use the running one though, and I actually make it so that it's a green screen, and then you put the other picture behind it and you make that picture move so it actually looks like she's running. That's what you have to do. You have to make it look like they're actually moving. Okay, so he's a very kawaii boy with a book and one little piece of hair. And then he becomes not kawaii. So is it just like, I feel like, okay, and what he does is he does stop using the keyframes and he puts it at no keyframes, but he doesn't zoom out. You need to zoom out, my guy. Okay, why do the sizes keep on changing? Why do the sizes keep on changing? Okay, I'm pretty sure, what did they do? Did they just construct the character? I think they just constructed the character again and put their neck back. Or maybe that's in meme mode. Thanks for watching. See, it's a very simple way. It's a very simple thing. I don't care Quick Trip. So this next meme, okay, let me just go through this meme. Okay, Dreams meme, you know, you have the simple basic text, keyframes, la da da, you're not actually running, you're just walking. It's very simple, and I hate it. This next meme is an I can't decide meme. Yeah. Okay, already, okay, so the arms just way too big. Arms are way too big, the waist is way too small. The eyes are just and the hair, they didn't edit the hair so it looked front facing. So they just left the front hair like to the side, which I really don't like, and you should not do that. And they drew on the eyebrows very terribly. That looks like the Krusty Krab. I mean, the hand's decent. Get that finger fixed. The eyes are still way too big. You can just size them down. Like, what are you using? Okay. So what I can say is they are actually animating, which you're the first one to do that without preset transitions. So, you know, she's giving us a cake. The hands are all wonky. She drops some poison. She takes it back. Why are the eyes so big? Like, why? Just why? No, she has a knife. Okay. Eyes are... Okay, that was very out of timing. Okay, so let me show you. Look at that. Like, the wings were not good. The wings kind of like, they weren't fully on her back when it started. And then it just came on her back, which it should not do. It should just always be on. And can I tell you, that hair is so big. Like, I feel like her head should probably end right here, and then her hair just goes up there. Okay. Are the eyes just getting bigger every time? I don't understand. And that was it. This meme was better than the rest, I must say. I feel like the problems I had were the proportions, the eyes, and the hair. I mean, the animation was pretty good for Gacha, But, like, the eyes kept on getting bigger. Look how big those eyes are! Like, just do proportions, my friends. And yes, it is a front-facing gacha, but it's really just tracing and editing. That's it. So I don't really like this meme. I don't. So it does say that they actually changed a lot. This looks like Star... Oh, is this supposed to be Star versus the Forces of Evil? It probably was. That's the blue girl's name. I forgot. Yeah. So I guess that's it for this video. Yeah. Bye.